Habari Gani. Today is day 1 of Kwanzaa, and it is Moja, which means unity, stresses the importance of togetherness for the family and the community, which is reflected in the African saying, I am we, or I am because we are. Welcome back to another video. Today is day 26 of the 31-day affirmative music challenge. I hope you've been enjoying thus far. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you need to catch up, please feel free to do that as well. Make sure to drop down any affirmative songs you like to listen to, either to uplift your spirits or put you in a safely reflective mood. Point of reflection, I was listening to this song in preparation for today's video, and I was so tearful, and I was thinking about how, for almost 31 days straight, I have been intentional about taking out time to reflect gratitude and appreciation and understanding. Just that consistency, I think, has helped uplift my spirits in many ways. So I hope the same has been true for you. Today's song, I don't know how to pronounce the artist name. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. I want to say Fia, F-I-A, and from my understanding, they're a Swedish-born artist. They're based in Stockholm. We are going to get right into the song. So the song is from 2016. It's Shedding Skins by Fia. I am open, I am free, and my life is breathing me as I surrender to the will of the divine. No more stories of the past. I am shedding skins at last, and I realize I'm already in heaven. So, right, the bigger theme is this idea of releasing and letting go these sort of layers of feeling and experiences that have dictated or defined who we are as a person. And it sort of opens up about this journey, right? That there's something that has had to occur before that shedding of skins could begin. Learning to surrender, learning to understand the stories of your past, understand how they may be negatively impacting you from freedom and openness. My life is breathing me, because usually we breathe in air, we breathe in life. So for life to be breathing us, maybe there's this symbiosis. And I realize I'm already in heaven. This is going to come up later in the song, but I was thinking back to one of the first videos that I did where I had to come back to something I said about living in a hellscape and really wanting to be mindful of my words about the life that we are currently living, because while there is a lot of frustrating realities and energies, there also is a lot of gratitude and life and love and ebb and flow that just naturally exist. The moment I stop running from the demons in my head and instead I choose to love them, when saying yes to life, both shadow and light, my suffering is done and I come alive. This is a glimpse into that process before we got to the shedding of skin. So can't keep running from the demons in my head, right? I think somebody brought this up, but this cool idea that the ego, so often we demonize the ego and we try to just suppress it, and we think that, or I've thought that, growth and elevation has meant that I have no flaws and won't exhibit these less desirable traits. So yeah, I think there's something about integration, being that we understand that there are so many parts of ourselves, some desirable and some undesirable, and also understanding that that's dependent on context, cultural, social, personal, right? The more I try to appear a certain way, the more I'm neglecting parts of myself, even the parts that I prefer we're different. I am born and I will die, by each breath a final sigh. Just a moment for those two lines. Like, it doesn't matter where I go, I cannot hide. But when I find my sense of peace, I can walk through hell with ease. I might fall 1,000 times, but I shall rise. So back to the stop running, right? And that was, ooh. So just this, like, again, back to integrating our full selves, because if this is who I am, it doesn't matter where I am. It doesn't matter where I go, what I trying to change my environment or my scene or my, and not that that means, right, like just be subjected to harmful places. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is wanting to run away when we're thinking that the thing we're running away from is what's not helpful or not serving us, when it really may be something within us that no matter where we go, we'll take it with us until we address it. And this is where the idea of, in the beginning video, that I guess it's also just finding your personal peace within the chaos, right? And that falling is a part of the journey, but not staying in that position, allowing yourself to be renewed. So then we have the chorus again. Oh, I want to feel it all. I wear my heart on my sleeve, saying, here I am, can you see me? Oh, I am beautiful and effed up in the most glorious way. When standing in my truth, who cares what people say? And then the chorus goes on for 3 more times. I mean, this is like a visual of surrender, right? Like, I don't know, it's such a beautiful visual to come to a total acceptance of, not only like an internal acceptance of who you are, what you are, how you feel, how you understand and perceive the world, but also allowing the world to see that about you, right? This idea of wearing your heart on your sleeve. Now it's interesting, right? Like how they perceive your heart may be different depending on their personal experience, right? But still having that protection, having that, it's not vulnerability in like a just being open to being plummeted, but a vulnerability in like being strong enough to say this is who I am, my positives and my negatives, and still with you seeing who I am, I also know that I'm a total person, and I know that in me being honest about this, I'm empowered and learning the skill of taking what people have to say and letting it slide off you. The song is very dreamy, it's very grounded, like, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but it does this. I'm sure that this is a this is a musical term, but I just feel like I'm placed in not an uncomfortable, spacious area, but like something that feels familiar, something that feels personal, deeply, deeply personal. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you tomorrow for day 27.